Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck, and then I'll be also drawing out some rune stones that I will be reading for you as well. All right. Okay, Aries, let's see what we have for you. Please do remember to subscribe, do like, share, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link in the description box. Okay. Aries, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Temperance. There is something that you have been waiting for it to finish, almost like dissolve, waiting for something to be out of sight, you know, and it may have caused before, what I'm seeing in the past, an increase in anxiety, a few things back and forth where you just needed to completely release and learn to be a bit more present, and also becoming more conscious of how much was occupying your mind. A lot of things were just constantly going over and over in your mind. So that's something that you are, you know, learning to detach yourself from unnecessary thoughts that can create, you know, perhaps a negative feeling in your reality. So that's one thing. But I do see here that there is a shift in something that you are feeling a lot more alive, more fulfilled. There is some very good communication, good back and forth that you have with somebody. There is something that I get a specific message about an association or an associate. It's looking good, like in terms of something being established. There are things that you've been waiting for that you're starting to see rise. That works in your favor here. Everything that you are pouring into yourself, into your life, into what it is that you look after, it is something that is rich, that is basically delicious for you, something that you really do look forward to having. And I'm seeing something about you having more space overall, creating more opportunities for yourself. There's definitely something very important that you are healing through. And because of that, that's where you start to see all these openings. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords. All right, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords. There is a lot of potential here with something that you're ready to perhaps launch. And there's so many different ways you could do this, so many opportunities. You definitely kind of, you know, once you start something, so many other doors open up for you. You're going to see a lot of consistency and more support around your job, work, family as well. You know, like you're creating a really, really good structure here. I am getting a message about you see things in a way in terms of health. Like, is my job healthy for me? Is the structure healthy? That kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing, you know. How can what kind of medicine can I use to make it better? Is it worth continuing with this? All of these things that you look at carefully and you balance out, so you get to the right result for you. I also see you are going to be around some kind of celebration event, something that, you know, you feel like you want to be there rather than it being like a chore or something. There is some, I see you being visible. Your energies are really kind of rising up here. Things are becoming, you are becoming seen. and stronger than ever as well. There are things that you are putting in place that is setting you up for long-term success. Here we go. The 10 of Pentacles. Excellent. The Lover's card. All right. Very nice. And wow. And the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Oh, wow. This is full of love, full of possibilities, full of prosperity. You know, and yes, it hasn't come without the hard work and the sacrifices, but it sure is paying off for you as well. There is something that you're gonna look in the mirror and realize, or you know, just sort of be in the middle of everything and go, wow, this really suits me. You know, I'm a really lucky person, and I'm in the right place at the right time. You know, you are looking at the universe, like knowing that it is supporting you, knowing that it has your back. Something is going to be very, very clear when it comes between you and another. If we're talking relationships here, trust is like primary. And you've met your match where here things feel really, really concrete and wanting to establish things. And you kind of can see it. This thing can be a forever relationship as well. So that's for some that it has to do with that. There is also you focusing on what your priorities should be, what matters to you the most. And I also see you having stronger faith overall. You know, it's really, really good fortune for you coming in. And I'm getting a message that this is a very imperative time to start to practice what you preach and really, really apply it, because that is going to work out for you as well. Lots of prosperity that's coming through in all areas of your life. The 5 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. You are going to have to do things your own way. There is something that's going to come through and be very clear for you, and realize, you know what, even if I have to do this on my own, it will probably end up being better in that way, if it's to do with something that is taking hold of your priority right now. You will have a great foundation and that stability. Something absolutely needs to come to an end so it doesn't linger on. Again, it's like that vision that you have is like, is this actually healthy for the long term? And this is how you can plan ahead. You will at this point have what you want, what you need, what is necessary. It could be also having the financial means to finally be able to walk off. And that's something very important. Let's see what the runes have for you as well. So either way, it's like, it may feel a little bit dramatic at times, but you've got it all under control, you know, if you play your cards right here. Let's see what the runes have for you. I'll be drawing out 3. Okay, and then I'll let you know what they are. This is Pertho. And this is Yera. Okay, for Aries. And we have here Thorazaz. Okay, so Pertho is the rune for what could be as the unknown. You know, it's wanting you to be put in that place that you have that trust, even if it's things that you cannot see. It may feel like a mystery, but it is something that is almost like, it shows just how strong you can be, even if things are not shown to you right away. You have to keep going, leading you here to Yera, this is the rune of rewards. This is the rune of what you are about to harvest, you know, and it's bringing in a new season, a year that will also bring clarity and peace for you. Then in the near future, Thorazaz, this is what's going to bring this massive change. It's almost like lightning coming in at this point. And it's very similar to the cards, you know, that suddenly there will be almost like in dramatic fashion, a change that will appear that will allow you to be free in that sense. But it's almost like the dramatic, it needs to be dramatic, you know, for things to be completely clear. Very interesting. Aries, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was helpful. Do let me know. Truly appreciate all of you. And until next time.